Tuning in with Dr. Lea the Preacher. Okay. I have 1,000 subscribers, y'all. 1,000 subscribers. Yay. I made it, y'all. I made it. I started my YouTube channel back in 2017. I'm just sitting in my car in my driveway. I didn't feel like going in the house yet. I had to run out for something real quick. And I said, well, while I'm, sitting here, I may as well start celebrating going live during my 55th year. And I know I look a hot mess. This is just my first live video for today. And if I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure it's my dad's birthday, Joe Lewis. A few months back, I made an entire video about Joe Lewis. So I'll connect that video to this live some kind of way. So I see that there's one person here. Let's see. Yeah, there's one person here. Welcome. Thank you. Click like, please. Click like. I have made it to 1,000 subscribers. I'm so excited. I'm happy. It looked like they jumped off. It's okay if I'm the only person happy about my journey. It's okay. I'm worth celebrating. Even if I'm alone, it's okay. I matter. I count. I'm still breathing. As long as I'm breathing, I'm going to keep praising him. Praising who? Most High. There are a lot of layers of authority on this earth. But Most High, yeah, that's who I ultimately report to. And with that being said, recently I got a comment that said that I am not connected to the Tribe of Judah, and I should just stop, promoting basically what they consider lies, And, you know, I'm not surprised to have such a comment. I'm not surprised. But yet, oh my Lord, I have 12 people here. May I get 12 likes? Hey, I have 1,000 subscribers. I have 18 people on here. Hi, people. Please click like. I have 1,000 subscribers, y'all. I'm celebrating today. I'm so happy. I've been waiting since 2017 just to have 1,000 subscribers. I know I'm not an interesting person. I'm not. But to somebody out there, you know, hey. So I have 1,000 subscribers as of today. Thank you for the 3 likes. I see 12 people out here. Hi. We're live together, y'all. Celebrating. 3 likes. Thank you. So anyway, back to my little testimony. I guess you could say my testimony. So, and of course I forgot what I was talking about, right? So, but anyway, yeah, the commenter was saying that, you should just, stop all this foolishness, really, you know? And before I had ever made such a channel as this, I would have probably agreed with this person. Probably. Yeah, this is crazy. This is foolish. No one's gonna listen to me. You know what I mean? Who wanna listen to me? You know? The people in my own life really don't want to listen to me. So who else out there could possibly be interested or listen? Well, I have 1,000 subscribers some kind of way. Thank the Lord. So I'm going to keep going. I have nothing to lose, really. You know, will there be challenges on this journey? Yeah. Have I had challenges? Yeah. One lady suggested recently in a comment that maybe you should put those cards down. And, you know, a few years ago, before I put the cards up, I would have agreed. And I would have been like, yeah, this is crazy. You know, it doesn't, this isn't real, or, it might be something bad or something, But then I gave it a chance. I felt like I was called to do it, led to do it. And there were people in my life who abandoned me and left me. Uh, Not strictly related to it, but it influenced it. So, it come with challenges, yes. It does come with challenges. But I'm still willing to share my journey anyway. I still consider this a good move on my part. And I consider it a good thing, even though it may come with challenges. That's just how life has always been. You know, for whatever reason, I was under a contract to enter on this earth as a daughter. And it was a difficult assignment, but I'm still here. This is my 55th year, and I have 1,000 subscribers. Yay! I'm so excited. So I just wanted to celebrate by having a live. I have a few other lives on my channel from years ago. Every once in a while, I was able to make a live for whatever reason. But officially, you have to have 1,000 subscribers to go live and for it to stick. And so here we are. We made it. I'll be celebrating throughout the day in different ways. So, guys, thank you for your support. Thank you. Thank you. And as far as continuing to, share my tarot cards the way that is comfortable enough for me, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. I feel that it's a calling, and I don't want to be disobedient. I'd rather be obedient and uncomfortable a little bit and shy than to be disobedient and miss out on the abundance altogether. That's just how I do it. So, I am comfortable with having the Holy Spirit. I am comfortable with my own personal journey. But once you Most High ask me to put myself out in front of other people, doing this stuff, it's like, huh, wait, hold on. People get to criticize me then. I mean, I don't have a problem with criticism, but the criticism that I experience doesn't impact just me. It impacts my family tree. The people that are a part of my bloodline are impacted by the choices I make, the decisions, the life I live, you know. And a lot of them have left me, abandoned me, because what I'm doing is so different for us. It may be normal for some other people, but what I've been called to do in my most recent years as I'm aging is some different stuff in my bloodline, in my family. You know, it's different on a public level. On a public level. I've done a lot of public stuff my whole life. I'm just not rich and famous, but I've done a lot of public lives, a lot of public stuff my entire life. So, you know, I'm kind of coming in on the stage on a public way in this way, kind of late, and I'm okay with it. But I have 1,000 subscribers. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate your support. And those of you who are surprised that I've come this far, you're not the only one. I'm surprised too. Very much so. In fact, recently I started a new job, right? And someone higher up, way high up, you know, in the company, came by to visit. And they were asking me, like, well, who are you? Tell me about yourself, you know? And so, you know, I spoke, you know, and I began to, you know, share some basic details about myself that was on my resume. And they were like, where are you from? I'm like, the D. I'm from Detroit. Born and raised Detroit. And he was like, really? I was like, yeah, really. He was like, you talk proper. I was like, well, me, I'm from the hood. I talk, boy, bye. I don't talk proper at all. Not to me. I'm from, but, you know, why do people associate how a person talk or speak with where they're from, so to speak? That's what's different about being Afro. This is my natural braided hair right here. It's obvious, but nowadays it's not obvious. I'm just letting y'all know this is my little natural braided hair. In fact, I've started taking it down. You know, it's wool. This is wool. I got wool hair. You know, so I started taking it down, and then I just rebraided. So I don't want to lock my hair anymore, but I don't mind it being braided. So it's just little spaghetti braids. You know, buckwheat spaghetti braids. I'm from the hood, y'all. So, but yeah, in the workplace, sometimes, you know, I change my voice a little bit in the workplace, you know, especially if someone way up in corporate is coming down to visit. When corporate is coming down in the hood to visit, if anyone can relate at all, please do so. Why wouldn't you? Duh. So, but anyway. But I do like the way I dress at work. I wear the clothes that we sell, which is very urban and city and stuff, you know. And you may say, well, you're a preacher, or you claim to be a pastor and all this kind of stuff. So how dare you present yourself, you know, a certain way? Well, I'm a preacher in the hood. I'm not a preacher in wherever in the suburbs somewhere. I'm not. Okay? So you preach and teach to your audience. And good thing I have experience with this. I have mostly storefront church experience. My background is storefront church. And storefront churches and family churches, you know, after church, we in the kitchen frying chicken and cooking greens and cornbread and stuff. So we're just not no fancy church folk. And when you put a camera in front of the face of country church folk, even though we live in the city, most of us city folk, people in Detroit, LA, Chicago, we just from the country. We from the cotton fields like everybody else. We just got plantation jobs or, you know, plant jobs up north. Nothing really changed. We still country. We still hood. We still experiencing ghetto stuff. No matter what our titles are, we still, grab my kids. We still babying them kids. So why do people expect us to like just because I have a PhD doesn't mean it erase where I come from, how I was raised, and who raised me. Like who even expects something like that to happen? And yes, there are people who will not believe what I believe. My belief brings abundance in my life. And I will continue to believe as I do until my Lord tell me otherwise. If my Lord says stop, then I'll stop. But if he says continue, I shall continue. But I do appreciate the comment though. And I challenge the person who commented. I commented back and challenged them to be a content creator and let's do reaction videos to one another. Why do you not believe me? Tell me what you believe. I love to learn what other people believe. Other people's beliefs do not hurt me. Other people's beliefs has nothing to do with me and it's none of my business. And the point when their beliefs cross over my spiritual contract, trust my entire spiritual team will be on it way before this person in the natural even realize what's going on. And by the time I know what's going on, I'm suited up and booted up and ready to go. So don't play with me or my spiritual team or my 1,000 subscribers. My 1,000 subscribers are covered under my anointing. So I will not have comments open on my live videos because I want to protect my 1,000 subscribers. It took me all of these years to get them. And I'm not going to let just anyone mistreat them. Okay? Because I don't play about myself, my kids, and those who love and support us. Period. I know my position as an assistant in this world. I'm contracted as an assistant. I'm contracted as a wife. I'm a wife whether I'm legally married to somebody or not. The Bible says, whoso findeth a wife, whosoever findeth a wife. A wife exists without legal paperwork already. Most High brought the woman to the man already suited up and booted up as a wife and ready to go. Most High didn't call her a wife. Most High called her a helpmate, a helper. Adam used the word wife, but we'll stick to the script. Wife, helpmate, assistant, it's all the same to me. I know my position in this life. I will continue to function that way, whether I'm legally married or not. And it's all good. It's all good. Please click like. Please click like on the way in. Thank you for supporting this channel. Even if you're just swinging by, please click like. Thank you. I have 1,000 subscribers. Click, subscribe to the channel. Check me out. Give me a chance. Why not? I'm just a little old 55-year-old lady who's just sharing her little crazy life. Yeah, I know my life crazy. You ain't got to tell me. Well, you can. I don't mind. But I'm just saying I already know, though. And I'm doing this out of obedience, even though it looked like a mess. It does. I should be a college professor. That's what my PhD is all about, being a college professor. But my 2,400 videos on this YouTube channel explains why I am not a college professor and just some old lady with a PhD making videos in her car on YouTube. Okay. So that's what this channel is all about and how we can learn from it, whether good or bad. We have two sides to us. We have good, we have evil. And we have to manage both of those. We got to manage our good and we got to manage our evil. Because if you're too good, people will take advantage of you in this world. In this world. And if you're not good enough and your evil is more dominant, then you're going to be the problem, hurting people. So we have to stay in balance. And that's one of the things that the old church doesn't teach properly. How to manage our good and evil. We have knowledge of both. We're born naturally with the knowledge of both good and evil in order to live and make it and survive in this world. I was raised by military people. I was married. My first husband was military. Sometimes you got to fight. I don't care if you are a preacher or a Sunday school teacher or whatever. You better learn how to fight. You better take self-defense. You better do something. It takes more than that Bible to make it in this world. I'm just saying. So, thank you all for supporting me. Click like, subscribe to the channel, and we're going to keep growing together. And once I'm, big enough to have moderators and, understand more about what being live is all about, what YouTube's all about, and what I can do to be more effective and, not only just grow on YouTube, but, I want to take my basement church. I have a basement church out of obedience to Most High. And so when you keep your legs closed and abstain from Most High, for Most High, then He blesses you in other ways. So for now, I have a church, a basement church, and I'm going to come out of the basement and into a physical building one day. One day. And I have 7 grandsons to inherit anything that I have. I have 2 daughters, of course, but those daughters are being trained to leave an inheritance. We are a family of generational inheritance. We're not rich people. It's not about being rich. It's about what you do have, how to roll it to the next generation. Just like how you can roll your holiday pay and roll your, you know, benefits at work. Well, you got to learn how to roll your generational bloodline benefits too. That's what my channel also teach. I don't care if you have one little house in the hood. You better leave that house to your kids and grandkids. Where else they gonna live? We all have to do our best with what we got. Learn how to garden. My grandma from the South, she had a little house in the hood, but she had a big old garden in her backyard. We was eating greens all the time. Okay, I'm just saying. Use what you got. Use what you got. Be proud of it. Share it. You know, that stretched over 3 generations, 4. That one house stretched over 4 generations before it caught fire. So thank God, for any type of little home ownership, even if it's in the hood. And thank God for hood churches, you know, people like me. And did I have a chance to go experience other stuff outside the hood? Yeah, like going to college and going on vacations and speaking at different engagements and, just doing fun stuff. Yeah, I've danced on TV before. I've, danced for a famous poet. I've just done stuff. Click like and subscribe to the channel. And also donate. You know, feel free to donate. It's okay to give. We live in a world where it's still okay to give. Don't be afraid to give. Some people are going to use the money for good, and some people are going to use the money for bad. And that's not something we can't really control. I can't control that. You can't control that. But should we shut ourselves down from being givers because other people don't know how to act? No, we should not. I'm not going to stop giving just because other people don't know how to act. What they do that at? I'm just saying. you know. Now, people that I love, people in my bloodline, we're always training each other, you know, always working with each other. And sometimes we're in the best communication, and sometimes we're in no communication, even within our own bloodline. But the blood and the contracts we're under still stand, no matter what the communication is like. I don't care if my kids like me today or not. They're still getting their inheritance. I don't care if my kids is talking to me today or not. I'm not going to pull back their inheritance. Are you kidding? Who can afford to live like that? Because what you don't leave to your kids, some other family will get it. Like step parents and, their kids. Or the government all locked up in probate and stuff like that. Who can afford that? I can't afford that. So legal marriage is not something I'm willing to rush into these days. Not at my age and not at my kids and grandkids' age. We've aged to the point as a family generationally where we can't afford to just marry anybody. Not without prenups. Not with we can't just have a marriage certificate alone. We can't. We have to have some type of relationship agreement, prenup or something with our marriage certificate, marriage license. Yeah. So continue to chime in and watch Dr. Lea the Preacher, okay? We're going to have a good time here. You all will see. You will see. Keep watching. Keep tuning in. Whether you like me or not, it's okay either way. We have knowledge of good and evil, and I'm willing to manage both. So I appreciate the good comments. So I have lots of good comments too. And thank you for all the good comments, the good ones. Now the bad ones are not bad because they have no value. They just don't make you feel good when you read them. That's the only thing that makes them bad. But the comment themselves still have some type of value. Now if I'm just recording a video, you know, if a comment is degrading, I'll delete it and block that person and all that. But if a person disagrees with me, I can handle disagreement, y'all. I can handle disagreement. Disagreements is what help fine tune what you know, what you experience. It just kind of like gives you, it's like a little, a temperature check. That's how I look at disagreements. An opportunity to test the temperature of me, of my faith, of my belief, of my fight on this journey. We all gotta have some fight in us to make it. All right now. So you all be blessed. I'll be back on here and there now that I can be live. I've earned it. I've earned to be live. I've earned to be live. To me, no one should work free. I don't know how YouTube do this. I don't understand. But it's okay because I'm using this as an opportunity to build me. I've been able to heal and become my best self now. Thanks to YouTube and other means, not just YouTube alone. Come on now. Most time. Most High, of course. But thank YouTube for displaying what Most High does for me. Okay? All right, guys. So be blessed. I love you all. Stay tuned. I'm going to protect my 1,000 subscribers as best I can. You all protect me back. This is a mutual thing. It's reciprocal. Okay? A reciprocal relationship. You all look out for me. I look out for you all too, as best I can. So when I go live, until I have the right type of staff and stuff, it will be no comments live because I don't want any arguing and all that kind of stuff. You know what I mean? And I don't want to stop talking to delete comments and all that. But my recorded videos, I'll just monitor the comments as best I can. And I do have a commentator. I do have one staff person that's a commentator. And tip this person, give love offerings, tips to this person for, you know, watching my videos and, commenting on videos. And, you know, when other people comment, I'll have her go in and just give another viewpoint, you know. So, yeah. So this is like a business that I'm slowly developing and growing into. It's not something I've done before. Well, I can't say that. I can't say that I haven't done this before, but I haven't done exactly this before, like this YouTube stuff. See, even though I've done like commercials and I've danced on TV, I've been on screen and TV and stuff before, but I've never done it under YouTube's contract. Each company has their own contract and rules. Like I've done a lot of retail work in my lifetime, but I've never worked here at this place before. I've been in management before. It's not that I've never been a manager before in my life. It's just that I've never been a manager for this company under this contract and understanding before. Each contract, marriage, husband, job, situation, assignment has its own individual, unique set of rules that must be respected. Like if you own more than one car, each car has its own insurance requirements, own requirements in order to own it, to be responsible for it. So people are similar, jobs are similar, not too much different. We have knowledge of good and evil, and that's something that we have. But that's not the only knowledge we have. We also have the gift of life. And we use that gift of life as our guide. It's a light for us in the world of knowledge of good and evil as we manage this world. We live here and we have to manage good and evil. We live here. How can you not manage good and evil when you live here? But you don't have to conform to it because you have the tree of life. You have life in you too. And that's what makes me Judah. That's what makes me Judah. For the person who disagrees with me, and I'm okay with you disagreeing with me. In fact, I'm challenging you to be a content creator if you're not one already, so that we can have professional reactionary content videos together. Let's grow together in our disagreement. That's how you manage your evil. You manage your evil by finding constructive ways to disagree and benefit. And we both feed our families. It's easy to agree. It's easy to agree. I was a cheerleader. I was a cheerleader in high school. And, before that, I was a part of dance teams. I've always been a part of teams. And teams need leaders. Every team is going to appoint some person to lead. If you have a team full of evil people, evil among, even among the most evil people, you're going to select a leader. That's just natural. So we need to be prepared for everything on this earth. Even though we hold our light and our truth within, people are not going to believe us. People are not going to support us. People are going to actually attack us. They're going to discourage us. This one commenter that's disagreeing with me, I was married to someone who told me to my face what you're saying. So, I've been prepared for you. Your disagreement. I'm ready. Come on. Let's get to work. How else can we learn? How else can we be sharper in our beliefs? To be sharper in your beliefs, it helps to have someone like me that's willing to have professional commentary with you. That's the best way. Anyway, I can talk forever, guys. But when I start using cards, let me explain to the other person. When I start using cards, it's not just my energy anymore. I'm comfortable with me all day long. But the moment I pick up those cards, I'm inviting other understanding, other energy. You know, it's like reading a book. There you go. Reading the cards is like reading a book. When you open up a book, you don't know what that person is writing in there. You don't know what they're going to expose you to, but you're willing to go on the journey. I'm willing to read the cards, but I do have a cutoff limit, okay? Just like being a teacher, you know, I do not do well with really large groups of children. Not really large group of children, no. I have to have some help, some assistance to help, you know, pass a certain number of children. Am I afraid of kids? No, I'm not afraid of kids. But when you have too many kids at once, it can be overwhelming. The energy of these children can become unmanageable, and you need help. Now, I've taught an auditorium of adults. It's a different feel. Adults are already trained how to sit there. They paid their money to be there. They're supposed to want to be here and listen to me, say some stuff. It's different, you know? So I don't really need as many assistants with a large crowd of adults as I do with children. Now, depending on the audience of adults, the environment, the neighborhood, the situation, the community, I may need an assistant with the quickness. You see? So that's what tarot is like for me, reading the cards. It's not my favorite part of the job, but I'm still going to do the job. As an assistant manager, not only am I presenting our fashion, sometimes I have to clean the toilets. Do I want to clean the toilets at my job as an assistant manager? No. But will I? Yeah. As a spiritual advisor, do I like having to ask people questions and know their business and lead and guide them. I mean, sometimes a little bit. It's just not my favorite part of the job. But do I do it? Yes. Do people need to talk to people sometimes? Yes. For doing it. It can be uncomfortable. It can be uncomfortable listening to people describe how they feel and how they think, especially when you disagree with them. People can tell you stuff and you be like, what? You did what? But I can't show that. I can't express that to them because then they're not going to share. They need to get this out. So there are people who have to train themselves to receive other people's evil stuff. It's easy to receive good. It's easy to receive people's good. But it's not easy to receive the bad. The bad got to be managed. And it takes other people to help you manage your bad. Other than just police officers and, jailers. You know, it takes more than jailers to manage the evil in the world. It takes spiritualists. It takes, you know, sometimes it takes hood preachers. We're the ones that's used to, hearing bullets. We're the ones that shop at the same grocery stores that get robbed. We're the ones that, you know, go through the same war as the people that come to the church. Like I used to feel a little bit uncomfortable living in the suburbs and then driving to the hood and be the church leaders in the hood. To me, that didn't flow. It didn't flow. So I think it takes hood preachers to be hood, to serve the hood community. Because they're the ones that's eating the same food, breathing the same air as their members. Once you move to the suburbs, once you leave the hood, you're in a different culture and you need to stay in that culture. Based on my experience, I'm not saying everybody need to do that. Based on my experience. Other people may be able to do it better. But I think it's a little bit of mockery. I think it's a little bit of mockery. To me. So, anyway, I'm live, y'all. I'm live. They let me. So here I am. They let me. And you guys are supporting me. And I'm thankful. I'm thankful. It just shows that it takes all kinds of different preachers and teachers out here to address the many different types of people out here. All different kinds. So, you all have a blessed day. Love you. Bye. I don't even know how to turn this thing off.